What's going on, guys, and welcome to the video. So today we're going to source from a bulk deal site, and I'm going to show you the exact process of how you can use online arbitrage from other sites like bulk deal sites like we're going to talk about here, and the difference between coupon sites and bulk deal sites and the benefits and drawbacks of both. So if you haven't already checked out yesterday's video, and the day before, those are coupon site examples. I'll drop them in the description below if you'd like to check out those examples. Basically, what I'm teaching you here is bulk deal sites run very, very similar, but they're slightly different. It's the same online arbitrage method, essentially, where you can basically buy products straight from your computer, flip them back online, and Amazon will do 90% of the work for you. Obviously, you have to source some of the products and repackage them. Super, super simple. And I go over all this in my Online Arbitrage Pro course, which always is first link in the description. But the difference here is with the bulk deal sites and the coupon sites. The bulk deal sites is usually you're buying a product from a retail store online. So that's typically, that'll be Target, that'll be your Walmarts, that'll be sometimes eBay sellers, and Target will sell on eBay and stuff like that. Other, high name eBay sellers. I recently just bought a bunch of vacuums. I forget who it was. I also recently bought a bunch of Rubbermaid, like plastic, like containers for food. So they were all on eBay as well. Sometimes you'll see Amazon sellers on eBay. There's a number of other sellers as we go through here on the bulk deal sites. But specifically speaking, maybe you're buying 20 to 30 of a quantity of a certain item at that potential coupon code. So maybe hypothetically, let's look at this one. We're going to look through some examples here in a second. You're buying this for $10, and obviously, ideally, you'd want to look for a lower margin. You're going to flip it back on Amazon if it's worth $20 for $20. Maybe you're buying 100 of these. 100 is a lot, probably. Maybe you're buying 20 of these, and then you're flipping them each back on Amazon for $10. That's $200 profit on one listing. So the difference is you're buying a bunch of one listing instead of a bunch of singular products and differentiating over a number of listings with the coupon sites with private label sellers. That's basically the difference. If you have any questions on any of that, let me know down in the comment section below. I'd love to help you out with that. But we're going to run through some examples here, and I'm not going to actually roll through and source from this coupon site because I am running a little bit short on time today. I do have some family stuff coming up, obviously on account of Thanksgiving. I hope that you guys have a great holiday as well. But I do want to kind of show you and introduce you to the concept of bulk deal sites. One of the drawbacks with bulk deal sites is you are more attached to that product listing. Whereas with the other coupon website products, you're differentiated over a number of different listings, all with great margins. So that can be beneficial, obviously, if you find a great product and a great listing at a great margin. Phenomenal. I'm going to touch on some of the best ones that I found in the past a little bit later on in this video. And some of the drawbacks, obviously, are that if you are attached to that listing, and for whatever reason, the original seller drops their price significantly, it can be raced to the bottom pricing. So there are benefits and drawbacks. With the private label, products, you are sending a bunch of different products, which is phenomenal. But sometimes Amazon can lose some of those in the shipments because you're not sending all the same SKUs and ASINs, if that makes any sense. And on top of that, you obviously do have to source multiple products, whereas with the bulk deal sites like this, you're only sourcing one product. So it's a little bit less work, a little bit more, searching through, but a little bit less work on your account once you basically find it. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the examples. We're not actually going to, sort through and go through Amazon and check them all, but I would show you exactly how I would do that if I had the time today to do it. I wanted to bring you another idea here because this is very valuable, and you can find a lot of great products on slickdeals.net, which is a great site to do this. But I'm going to show you the general meat and potatoes of the business model so you understand how to use it. So this looks like Macy's selling these socks. They're usually valued at $20. And the coupon code from Slick Deals will let you buy them at $8. So let's open them up and see what would happen. Always check the deal to make sure it's still legit. And then you're going to, it looks like it was these, right? Yeah. So you can buy them for $8. They usually sell on Macy's.com for $20. So then what you're going to do is you're basically going to take usually it's a little bit longer of a description. You're going to take that and copy and paste it into Amazon's search. And you probably want to put like Nike here. And it doesn't look like this might be a difficult one, unless that's it right there, right? 6 performance, 8 to 12, crew socks. Yep, that looks like the same one. And so basically what you would do is you want to make sure that there's the margin, obviously, first. So it looks like it's selling, this one's specifically selling at $28.89 on Amazon. So you can obviously buy it from Macy's.com with this coupon code at $8 a pop. Maybe you're going to buy 5 of them. Maybe you're going to buy 10. Maybe you're going to buy 20. Who knows? But obviously your margin is, if you're buying it for $8, you can flip it back on Amazon, then your margin would be roughly $20 each item. So that's great because you can buy a bunch of these from that same coupon code from Macy's and obviously flip them all on the same product listing. The key here is too, with this is you, just like the coupon sites, you also want to make sure that you can sell it. So you're going to want to take the SIN, put it into your Seller Central, and check, like I showed you in the past videos, can I sell it? So is there a margin? Can I sell it? And then obviously, will it sell? That's the key there. So it looks like $266 in clothing, jewelries, and accessory, or shoes and jewelry. I always use as a best rule of thumb to stay under 100,000. But I did use my Jungle Scout Chrome extension. I signed in today so you guys could see, and we'd run the numbers. It looks like the monthly sales are 21, and the daily sales are a little bit under 5. That's probably borderline. I wouldn't recommend doing that if you're running the numbers. I usually like to see at least 30 a month because that indicates at least one sale a day. And obviously, the key here isn't to sit on a product for a while. It's not like a long-term investment, in my opinion. I like to buy them and flip them really fast for that profit. That's my opinion. You can obviously take that and tailor it to what you want to do and your goals. So let's find another example really fast. And I'm not going to check them all in depth, but I just want to show you the overall meat and potatoes. Here's another example, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Check the deal. And then you're basically going to copy and paste this and take it into Amazon. And we're going to see what it sells for on Amazon. Because obviously right here you can buy this for about $4. And it looks like on Amazon it sells for about 7. So there is still a margin, but it's not that great of a margin. It's probably not your best bet. But that's basically the overall gist of it. Let's find another one. Here's another Rubbermaid example. So if I were going to do this, I'd click this. It looks like I'm going to see the deal. Target's the one selling it. It looks like it usually sells for $20 on Target.com. You can buy it for $7.60 with free shipping and handling, which is obviously crucial. And then if you basically what you do is you take this and you'd search it on Amazon. Then you'd see what the margin was on Amazon. Search in the search bar. You're going to see what the margin is, and it looks like it's right here for $15.67 as used. So you do want to check to see if you can sell that, or is this a 28 piece? Yeah. You do want to check to see if you can sell that. You also want to do, because the fact that it's used would indicate that maybe you couldn't. You do want to check to see if you can sell it in your Seller Central right here. But that's basically the overall gist of it. If you can sell it, obviously it's up to you to decide if you want to flip that for, an $8 profit margin and how many you want to do that. So the key here with the bulk deal sites, like we touched on before, is there are different benefits and negatives with them. So you do have to do a little bit more searching on the bulk deal sites. Some of them are a little bit easier to use than others, and there are actually 5 other ones in my course that I'm going to touch on here in a second. But once you do find a great product, it does take you a little bit longer to find that, whereas on the coupon sites, you find them fairly quickly, but you have to keep doing it over and over again. On these bulk deal sites, it does take you a while to find a good product, but once you find that product, boom, you can buy 20 to 30 to 50 to 100 of them and flip them all very fastly for a profit. So that's the benefits and drawbacks of the bulk deal sites.